Alright, so we made it to Edmand Path trailhead. Looks like somebody's camping out over here. So, alright, it's taping again here, so I didn't know if anybody was in that tent. I didn't want to scare them, but I don't know, it didn't look like anybody was in there. So my guess is that there was one car in the lot that was covered in snow. So my guess is that that guy probably either cross-country skied down or hiked down last night, set up a tent so you could get on it bright and early. So kind of poked around a little bit to see if anybody was in there. Didn't see any pack or anything. I don't know. There was ski marks going right up to it, so I didn't see any skis either, so I don't know what the deal is. Hopefully I'll run into them on the trail. But this is the trail here, so it's going to be flat for a little while. Eventually it goes up. It's like 1,500 feet, about a mile and a half. So I'll be working. Good news is the trail is broken out. Alright, so I am around 3,500 feet elevation, I think, on Edmands Path. So I was in snowshoes, but I stopped for a water break. Oh, matter of fact, I just hit 4 miles. A little under 2 hours in. Moving pretty good time. I'm happy with it. Oh shit. It's a little tricky part. So I had my snowshoes on up until about 5-10 minutes ago. I just swapped them out. Trail's broken down and it's just bothering me a little bit. The trail's a little narrow in spots, so just a little more nimble feeling with boots and micro spikes. So definitely seeing the trees getting smaller and should be above tree line probably about 600 feet or so. Kind of see the sun poking through there. It's usually a pretty good sign that getting close. So that's what it's like. I'm actually surprised. I didn't think there would be this much signs of traffic, but it snowed like a week ago, so that's enough time for plenty of people to get out here. So still haven't seen those people that had the tent set up, so I don't know what the deal is there. Maybe they were in it, I don't know. Haven't seen anybody. It's Monday morning, first day of winter, so my guess is once I get past Eisenhower and make my way down the Crawford Path, I'll see a whole shitload of people. Anyway, I'll shut this off till I get above tree line. All right, I'm on the flat section here, so I'm at 4,300 feet of elevation, so I got another 400 feet or so to go to the peak. This is a flat section. I just came up a really steep area. So this is directly across from, I want to say, that's Owl's Head and Martha. It's a nice little view here down into the Omni Hotel. And we're wrapping our way around. So I caught up to the guy that had set up in the tent down in the trailhead. So he was taking his time. Had to get my mask out, hadn't had it on me. So starting to get some peaks of Ammonoosuc and Mount Washington here through the trees. You can see a little bit. Looks like Washington's covered up with clouds now. So we'll see. Oh, wait a minute. Turn around the corner here. So, assuming that's the backside of Madison, we're gonna go right and go to Eisenhower. But definitely getting there. This is what winter hiking's all about. It's really quiet. The snow sort of acts as an insulator, and you don't hear a lot of noise, which is very cool. I'll kill this, and once I get closer to the summit, I'll turn it back on. All right, so getting into more of the open and above tree line area here. Figured I'd grab a quick video. This is pretty cool. Mount Washington's covered in clouds, so starting a post hole, so I may have to switch over to my snowshoes again. Whoa, that was a post hole. Sorry about that. A lot of times these areas, they get wind-blown snow, so even when it's packed down, you start going in up to your knees. So you can see up here, that's the peak right there. So you gotta kind of hook around it and go up. So very cool, but it's just a quick steep climb up there. So I think most of the hard part's over. So that's the backside of Monroe over there, which you can see. I just keep going because you get a better view right around here. Yep. So this basically connects to the Appalachian Trail, which follows this route here, and then covered in the clouds is Mount Washington. And you can see that's the Cog Railroad base station right there. It doesn't look too far, but it is. Definitely don't want to go down in here. This is the Ammonoosuc Ravine, one side of it. It's hard work getting through there, but I got a good morning. Oh yeah, here's a slide. Here's the top of a slide here. Just ends in scrub, but definitely nice views. And the peak is right up there. It's pretty steep. It's almost tempting to start trying to climb that, but I'm gonna go around and stay on trail. So I'll get to you when I'm up top. All right, so this is the approach up to the summit. You can see the rock cairns sticking out. So not too far. I want to get moving because those clouds are looking ugly over there. I think they'll be moving in later this afternoon. Mount Washington's in the clear this morning. Not so much anymore. It's the isolation out there. You can see Mount Chicora. I would assume that that is Tri-Pyramids, Kearsarge North, Doubleheads. Just give you a view of the backside. I think it's Owl's Head and Mount Martha. rock pile here is the peak. Looks like I'm solo. Pretty good views though. Very nice. 360. Last time I was up here we had no view, so this is a bonus for sure. I'm gonna put some layers on, and then I'm going to be heading back down that way. I'm going to hit Mount Pierce, which is over there. Grab a quick bite to eat. And I'm pretty psyched. These clouds are not rolling in yet, so I timed it well. Alright, coming down from the summit of Eisenhower. Pretty good crowd up there. It's like 5 or 6 people getting at it. So you can see down into Crawford Notch. That's Pierce right in front of us, so I'm gonna dip down into this coal and then summit Pierce and then head down. Pretty much a good start for the winter. Took about 3 hours and 15 minutes to get up from the parking lot. It's about 5.5 miles. See out Bretton Woods out there. Ski season. Very cool. Alright, so I'm on the Crawford Path now. Looking back from Eisenhower, now I'm heading to Mount Pierce. I'm almost across the coal and approaching the peak. Didn't see anybody on Edmands except that one guy. There was like 5 or 6 people on the peak at Eisenhower, and my guess is that Pierce will be busy. It's a nice easy winter hike, so see some crowds. This is a cool little winter wonderland though. Nice peek out. You can see I'm walking through this trail here, and I can almost see the trail split sign that brings you up to Pierce. So, been in this area many times, so I'm just gonna run up, grab a quick bite to eat at the peak, and then head down. And my guess is that total time. So I've been out 4.5 hours. It took me about an hour and a half from now to get to the car. So 6 hours. Be about 10 miles, and absolutely no wind at all up top. Perfect conditions. Even Mount Washington and Monroe opened up as I was sitting there, so couldn't ask for a better day. It's probably, I don't know, 15, 20 degrees, but when you're moving like this, it's really irrelevant because you just stay pretty warm. So that's where I came from. Pretty far distance. Looks short on the map, but it's far.